There is a place in Zimbabwe where one woman became determined to save elephants. And against incredible odds, she achieved something truly inspirational.
He'd been stuck in like a cattle water tank for about, we estimate 17 hours or so. And it was up to this height, and he just couldn't get out. And he was about 2 weeks old. So we went down and rescued him. And he was in the most terrible state when we got there. I mean, really dehydrated. And then we brought him here, and we've just really struggled with him since he arrived. They are probably the most difficult animals to raise in captivity.
How do you rescue them when they're orphaned? How do you do that?
Well, I've got a crate that I put on the back of my truck, and I drive and go, but it's like, a 14, 16-hour journey. It's fraught with problems. I mean, I just don't have the facilities there. But we really need something in Zimbabwe to rescue these babies. The biggest thing about these babies, and that's what I found with little Moyo, is that you have to win their hearts.
So we're going to help protect you.
And that's the thing about Ellie's, is that they're all about love.
In 2015, we were looking for opportunities to support conservation and work with elephants. We were introduced to this pioneering, crusading woman named Roxy Dankworts. And in that moment, we watched her do special work on behalf of a baby orphaned elephant named Mutapa, who was near death. We watched her sit night after night and attempt to bring this baby orphaned elephant back to life. And we were so moved, we went back to the United States and set up a charitable organization, Wilders Life USA, a 501, on behalf of specifically supporting the work here.
Since it was founded, the Wilders Life Sanctuary has rescued over 60 baby elephants, with the vast majority successfully rehabilitated. But Wilders Life is more than a sanctuary. Central to the organization's vision is the rewilding of the orphaned elephants, once they are old enough to learn to live in the wild.
Just as I was moved by Roxy Dankworts, I came and was moved by her son Joss Dankworts, who's become a global presence in the ecology movement. And
we started looking for a suitable habitat for the elephants to live in for the rest of their lives. We looked all around the country, and eventually we found a place that we thought was suitable, which is called Pandamasui Forest. It really is in the middle of a much bigger network of protected areas that form part of the Kavango-Zambezi Transfrontier Conservation Area.
Covering over 165,000 square miles, Kavango-Zambezi, or KAZA, covers a larger territory than the state of California. It hosts some 220,000 elephants, more than half of the world's population, a fact not generally known, but making it ground zero for elephant conservation efforts. Pandamasui sits right in the middle of this area, between two of Zimbabwe's national parks and close to the Botswana border, providing a critical wildlife corridor for elephants that would otherwise be highly threatened.
We are protecting this magnificent ecosystem, which is a forest, and it has really, really special importance for the world, for the country, for the elephants that live there, for all the other animals that live there. We have established the project in a way that's working. The elephants are being released to the wild. We've now done 3 translocations of elephants that have been rehabilitated. And so we've made enormous progress. Over the last 9 years, we've shown that we can do it. And we really, really hope that people will use the Wilders Life USA vehicle to genuinely and directly contribute to the work that is happening here in Zimbabwe.
today we see behind us an incredible facility, which we're very proud of, but the work is at an inflection point. The need for resources to protect these species is extraordinary. As someone who comes from business, when I look at what they've done with limited resources here, you have to be moved and you have to realize that your dollar is going to something truly impactful. Watching the growth of these facilities, which include, by the way, a hospital theater here, but also the work in the field and the dozens of people who are employed. all of that capacity has grown with limited resources. I know that every dollar that we raise on their behalf is going to immediately impact the life of an elephant all the way up through rangers and activity in the forests. There's no question that elephants need us. I mean, elephants will be removed from this planet if we do not step in and do the work that we're doing.